Can't do what?
Sorry. Nothing. Sorry.
Listen, these paintings, all of them, they're wonderful, but I don't want them hiding here in
No,
the back.
they're fine there.
Okay, you may be the artist, but I know what sells. So come on, give me a hand. Let's get
I said no, leave them there.
What's going on with you? Your wife, who loves and adores you, wants the whole world to know that Christian Vega, the artist, is back. Why don't you?
How could you possibly think that I'm in any sort of danger from my own husband?
All I'm saying is be careful.
All you're saying is that the man who fought his way back to me, like, what, he's gonna do something to me, like, I don't know, stab me, shoot me, what?
Is it possible for you to listen to me just for 1 minute?
No. No, because I think the problem here is that you have a problem with me being back with my husband. You don't want me to be happy, finally.
I want you to be happy, Natalie. But I also want you to be safe.
I don't think you know what the hell you want.
That makes two of us.
Why would you do something like this?
It was like this when I got here. What, you don't believe me?
Why are you here?
I wanted to see you.
Or maybe you were still angry at me and you wanted to do something.
Oh, come on,
to
Jessica,
hurt me.
you honestly think I'm capable of doing this?
Well, I don't know, Antonio. You're really different, especially after you found out that you were Manuel Santi's son. And why wouldn't I believe that you would do something like this?
Because I love you.
I have just had the most unpleasant visit with Adam Chandler.
With that guy? Is there any other kind?
He demanded to know everything I knew about Ace. How dare he think he can try to push me around?
What a fool. You're a Kramer girl.
Mm-hmm. So where is the waiter?
I'm afraid I will just have to do. This has been sent over by the governor.
Oh, thank you, RJ. Please, thank the governor.
I will.
Blah. We're supposed to get all excited about cheap domestic booze.
It's all in a good cause, darling. I am going to make sure Kevin stays out of Kelly's life forever. And while I'm at it, I'm going to settle some scores with you know who.
Really? Dorian, why don't we just settle our scores, as you put it, right here and right now?
Come on, Bo, you've got to believe me. Mrs. Bigelow was murdered.
Investigators at the scene tell me she either jumped from or she fell out of that window.
Well, I'm telling you, they are wrong. She was helping me find Todd. She just called me to tell me she knew where he was. I rushed over to the office and then she was dead.
Yeah, but see, that doesn't mean she was murdered.
Yes, it does, Bo. Somebody was trying to stop her from giving me that information, and whoever did that has Todd.
What'd you do to Bigelow, Margaret?
She was a problem, and all our problems are behind us now.
What did you do to her?
Your infection is gone, no more pain. And you know by now, no one stops me from getting what I want. And what I want is you. It's time to get ready, darling. I know you can do it. And I know there's a little part of you that really, really wants to. It's showtime, Todd. Time to make a baby.
This isn't the first time something like this has happened to me. My car was vandalized, and I think that somebody's been following me.
When did this start?
About a week ago.
Wait a second, and you're just now getting around to telling me this? So you think it started about a week ago?
I get this feeling. Earlier today, somebody was behind me. I heard footsteps, and when I turned around, all I saw was a shadow. And a couple times when I've been driving, I keep on seeing the same car in my rear view mirror. They turn when I turn, and I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm calling Bo.
You're not calling them.
For what it's worth, I'm getting kind of tired of having to explain myself to you.
What?
And you need to get over yourself long enough to realize what kind of trouble you are in.
You need to get off my case, John.
So out of here.
No, Evangeline, wait. Look, this is partly my fault, this whole mess. I turned to John. And maybe a little more than I should have. But, I mean, I came to you when I was upset about my husband. And it seems like what's happening here is you're taking what I came to you with and you're saving it all up to stick it to Christian.
You think I needed you to tell me there was something wrong with him? Look, I'm not saying Chris isn't going to get better. With help and over time, yes. But in the meantime...
What?
A professional would probably tell you shouldn't be living with him under the circumstances.
Are you telling me I need to kick my husband out of my bed?
I'm not telling you, I'm asking you to hear me out.
No, you listen. It does sound like you're trying to break up their marriage.
Sorry.
It's no problem. I can be a little pushy myself sometimes.
You know what? It's your gallery. You can put my work wherever you want.
That's the artist that I know.
And you know, I am grateful that you're including my work in your show.
You're grateful? I love having the opportunity to show your work again. And these pieces you gave me are incredible. We're going to sell them, and you're going to get enough commissions to work for the rest of the year.
That would make Natalie really happy.
Christian, isn't that what you want too?
Yeah, sure.
Your enthusiasm is underwhelming. What is going on with me? No. What's going on with you? Do you want to talk about this? Because your art used to be your greatest passion.
My priorities changed while I was gone. Right now, Natalie's the most important thing in my life.
There's always room for two great passions.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to work. It's just, it's not happening.
That's okay. You'll get it back. I have to go check up on the waiters because, one of them drinks. Oh. You're a great talent. You're born with that, you know. No one will ever be able to take that away from you.
You are Christian Vega. You are an artist. There is no way we can program that talent. But you must never let that get in the way of your mission in Landview. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand?
Why, Vicky, it's so unlike you to create a scene in public.
I would really rather just get everything out in the open instead of continuing this silliness. Like that ridiculous photograph of me and that young student that you arranged to have put in the Sun.
No, that was a really good picture of you.
It's not the first time you've robbed the cradle. You're not forgetting Ben, are you?
Ben was a man who did not have to prove his love for me with stupid, vengeful little scams the way your David does. You really have found your match, Dorian, haven't you? You deserve each other.
Somewhere in that otherwise flowery poem, there was an insult.
She's off her game.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah, she knows I'm up to something, but she has no idea what it is.
Neither do I. But I love it when you keep me guessing.
What? Wait a minute. What? The governor is stopping to talk to Vicky. He's supposed to be here to see me.
Vicky.
Governor?
Excuse me. Sure. I'm sorry if I came on too strong with you earlier.
Well, that's very nice. Thank you. Apology as accepted.
I'm just a little confused. Didn't we have feelings for one another once?
Please take your hand off my arm.
Anything, Bo?
Nothing so far. I've got a couple of detectives working on finding out anything suspicious about Mrs. Bigelow's death.
Well, thank you. You know, she was really a character. Yeah, she was, I think, put people off, but something really genuine about her. And she was very devoted to Todd. And because of that, she's off on her way to a morgue.
Well, we're going to see if we can find out what happened, okay?
Well, thank you. Hope it's not too late to save Todd.
Blair, you don't know that Todd is connected to her death, or if he's in any trouble right now at all. Look, the only thing we know for sure is he wrote you a Dear Jane letter, and then he left you standing at the altar.
Yeah, Bo, and I hated him for that. I hated for what he did it to me and what he did to the children, but what I know now, look, I feel this. I feel it in my bones.
I believe that you are feeling.
Oh, right. But I don't have enough proof for you, right? Well, you need proof? I told you about the phone call. Todd called the house. Jack answered it. He spoke to his father. And then Mrs. Bigelow, she found out. She found out where Todd was. And what happened to her? She died. She was murdered. I mean, that's enough proof. Come on. Okay, can you send out an APB?
Blair, you know what? I'm pushing it right now, having these detectives work on what happened to her.
I'm talking about an APB! Something! Look, Bo, I am connected to Todd. I've always been connected to him. I feel him. Haven't you ever been connected to somebody when you can feel that they need you? Please. Bo, please, will you help me? Please.
Okay, what's going on, Commissioner? Why are we treating this Bigelow person's death like a murder scene?
Good evening, Mr. Manning. I'm your new night nurse.
Margaret, tell me what you did with Mrs. Bigelow right now.
Well, I know you had 2 bullet wounds to your legs, but they're feeling much better now, aren't they? Well, one more mention of that woman's name, and they're going to be hurting real bad again. But you don't want Nurse Peggy to have to do that when my specialty is something that you are really going to like. Massage. Full body massage.
Did I ever tell you that nurses turn me off?
That's no problem. I think I know what might get you up and going. Now, this is a little better, no?
No.
The last time that you called for maid service, you wanted something very special. Mm-hmm. Well, you just tell me what you want tonight, Mr. Manning. How about a little bit of this? Oh, no, maybe you want some of this.
You're not gonna turn me on, Margaret. It's not gonna work.
You know, I really wanted to make this good for you. But you want to play rough? Okay, I I can play rough. Mama's gonna get what she wants from you, Todd. Or Mama is gonna kill you.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. We are going to make a baby tonight, darling. That is what I've been waiting for. Ah! Why did you do that?
When everything was going so well.
You have given me no choice. This is what I'm gonna have to do.
Something that I have tried to avoid, something you aren't gonna like, and I've never wanted to do. This will keep you company while I'm gone.
Tracy, I thought this was down as a suicide or an accident.
Let's see, it's my job to find out exactly what happened to Mona Bigelow.
And how many men is that going to take?
Two detectives. Let's just see how this plays out.
It plays out. There's absolutely no evidence here of foul play.
Yeah, but see, you don't run my office. And until I'm convinced that she wasn't murdered...
Okay, but why are you so convinced that there's something more to this?
Because... Mrs. Bigelow was about to tell Blair where Todd's being held against his will. And then somebody killed her.
Oh, I get it. This is some conspiracy theory about Todd Manning's
Oh, wait a minute.
appearance.
This
Is that
is
it?
not some theory.
I'll tell you what,
Really?
I'm going to keep you up to speed, you and your office, on everything that's happened.
You really think you're going to find anything?
Well, until I check it out, I don't think either one of us are going to know the answer to that question. Are we?
Just don't let it run on too long.
This guy is... Yeah, I want an APB put out on Todd Manning. Effective immediately. Statewide. Thank you. What do you...
Oh, thank you so much.
Blair.
No, thank you.
I know, not. Look,
Thank you.
as soon as I find out anything, you'll be the first to know.
Look, I know I am a big pain in the backside
No, I did,
sometimes,
Blair. You know. Oh,
but Thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to handle this myself.
What?
Antonio, this is always how it starts. We're going to end up arguing, and somebody's going to get angry, and...
You know, I really don't care if you think I'm being overprotective right now. If this was your friend or your sister, let's say this was Natalie's room that was being trashed. Let's say it was Natalie who came to you and thought she was being followed. What would you do?
Okay, you're right. Antonio, it's not like I'm just going to ignore what's going on here.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to look through my stuff, see if there's anything missing, and then I'm going to call my Uncle Bo myself.
Okay.
Okay. I also don't need you standing here watching over me, okay? I said that I'll do it, and I'll do it. And then I also need to get ready for Christian's show at the gallery. I think that you want to be there too, right?
Right.
I'll be fine, really.
I think Evangeline's right. I think you're trying to do anything here to screw up my marriage.
What are we in high school? Tell you what, why don't I just choose the easy road and I'll take a walk right now?
I don't think that would be easy for you at all, John.
Because I'm a cop. And when I see someone in danger, I swore an oath to try to protect them.
Except for you seem to be the only one who thinks that I'm in any sort of danger.
Yeah? I'll tell you what, why don't you take a ride down to the station with me and I'll show you a whole slideshow.
I don't want to go
We
anywhere.
have pictures of lots of women who didn't think they were in any danger.
Okay, that's
I mean, it's
enough,
not always
John.
pretty. I mean, some of them are morgue shots and then other ones are just battered and bruised.
Oh my God, if you're trying to scare me, it's not working.
Look, we get your point. You're worried about Natalie. You want to protect her. You think Christian should move out. Then get yourself a court order, because it doesn't look like the lady is ready to leave her husband for you.
Obviously, counselor. And that's what I'm concerned about.
Look, John, I understand that Christian is not the same man that he was when he left a year ago. Okay, God only knows what he was subjected to. But, I mean, I can't leave him or in any way pull back from him. I'm all he's got right now. And he is desperately hanging on, so whatever it is that you think you're doing, I'm begging you, please, stop.
Nobody ever does anything until it's too late.
That's all you have to say?
Tell you what, she ends up in the morgue, I promise I won't say I told you so.
You really think she's in that much danger?
I do.
Well, I think you've convinced yourself she's in danger so that you can save her.
Well, that's rich. You think that went up all on your own?
No. You helped me.
Christian Vega. You are an artist, and you have a mission in Landview. You cannot allow anything or anyone to get in the way of that mission. Do you understand?
What is this mission?
Yeah, I understand. I got it. That was Blair going on something about Todd.
Oh, maybe you better go over there, see if she needs any help, you know, getting out of some problem that her ex-husband has caused her.
I'm
Please?
I'm not comfortable leaving you here alone with the governor.
You know, it's really important that she know what a skunk Todd is.
Speaking of skunks.
David, please, for me.
I won't be long.
Harrison, I don't know how many times I have to say this to you. From everything I have witnessed, you are entirely unethical. As a governor and as a man, and I have no interest in pursuing a relationship with you.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's not polite to keep a lady waiting.
I'm sorry. I had a hard time getting away from Vicky.
She can be so tedious.
Well, I'm just trying to let her down gently. It's difficult telling a woman that you're no longer interested.
Not getting any cooperation, though.
What's the problem?
A piece of latex from Tico's room. It could be a real piece of evidence, but I can't get it analyzed.
Well, I say again, what's the problem?
It's a crime lab. You know, they're dragging their feet. I'm actually lazy and incompetent would be a better description for it.
Do you want to talk?
No.
No, let's talk.
Yeah, no, forget it.
Dialogue? What? What? Come on. What?
I got beaten down in the park by a United Female Front tonight.
Anyone I know?
I think you'll probably guess.
All right, John. I'm going to talk to the lab for you.
Thanks, Bill. Hey.
I think there's something you should know.
I'm listening.
I think whoever killed Tico's following Jessica.
She told you this?
She hasn't put it together, but whoever it was that killed Tico knows Jessica saw him.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
Tonight, someone tossed a room. Earlier, someone broke into her car and she swears she's being followed.
Where's she now? Why didn't she come down with you?
She doesn't think she needs protection.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
So, John actually told you to leave Christian. Yeah. Said it was for my own protection. What do you think? I think that it's more than a cop thing with John.
Hey. So it's a done deal.
Really? Baby, I'm so happy for you. Isn't that terrific? Yeah, it's great. Mom?
Hello.
Guess what? Christian just sold his first painting tonight.
Oh, Christian, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
Mom, let's leave these two alone to celebrate.
Oh, okay.
You know, I really needed this to help me get my own life back.
I know. Mm-hmm.
And I owe it all to you. You know this painting they brought? Do you remember when I finished it? Well, it was one night when we finished making love. You were asleep, and I was looking at it, and something wasn't right. But then as I was running my hands through your hair, it hit me. The color of your hair. You've always been my inspiration. What?
You have made me so happy.
Do you know how much I owe you, Natalie? How much you've done for me? Helping me forget the last year of my life and remember everything that was before. I love you.
You know what your mission is. You know what your mission is.
Well, from what you said, I think we should get Jessica some police protection.
Doesn't want it.
We'll keep it low-key.
No. She'll know I came to you.
Well, then, given the circumstances, I don't know what you want me to do.
Nothing. It's what I'm gonna do. Look, John, I just want to give you a heads up. Look, in case something were to go down.
I'm not sure what you're telling me right now.
I guess I'm telling you that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure nothing happens to Jessica.
Evangeline, hi. I'm so glad that you're here.
Really?
Yes. You know, John was so completely wrong about Christian. You know, he just sold his first painting of the evening, and he is the happiest I have ever seen him. I finally got the man I married back.
Natalie, I'm so glad for both of you. Darling, what is it?
Somebody trashed my room.
Your room?
Just
what?
Nowhere else in the house. It was just my room.
Good Lord. Did you call the police?
No.
Why not?
Mom.
Well, for heaven's sakes.
I can't call the police.
Why not?
Because I think Christian did it.
Christian, congratulations. Natalie just told me about the paintings.
Look, I can't really deal with this right now.
I know this has got to be overwhelming. And I'm sure that everyone's trying to give you advice about how to deal with what you've been through. But I had a client who suffered a similar kind of trauma. So I know a wonderful doctor if you want.
Don't you think I'm capable of finding my own doctor? Handling my own life? Just leave me alone. All of you.
Hey.
Oh, what did your friend say?
Well, she double-checked
Yeah?
the goodbye letter that Todd sent you.
Yeah.
Listen, I looked for you at Capra.
I was there. What did she say with the bottom line? Well, what is it?
It's definitely Todd's handwriting.
I know that.
All right, there are some indications, possible indications, that it was written under stress or maybe out of fear.
See, I knew it. I knew someone forced him to write this.
Blair, it could have just been a stressful situation when he had to leave you and the kids.
No, someone made him write this note, David.
Where'd you go, Margaret?
Nothing is too good for us tonight, darling.
What'd you do? What is that?
I was so sad when I realized that you weren't able to do it on your own. Mr. Manning, the so macho Mr. Manning. Oh, poor Blair. You must have been such an embarrassment to her. Well, just a little drop of this, as the advertisement goes, you'll be up and running in no time.
Do you really think I'm gonna drink that, Margaret?
No. First, I'm going to make you sleepy, and then I'm going to pour it down your throat. We are going to make a baby tonight, Todd. With or without your cooperation.
Coming up at the top of the hour, an APB put out on newspaper magnate Todd Manning.
Blair.
Mrs. Bigelow must have gotten to her before I took her out. Well, now it's Blair's turn.
No, wait. No. That's not Blair. Margaret, that's not Blair. That's just some routine police check.
Goodbye, Todd.
I'll drink it. I'll drink it. That's what you really want anyway, right? A baby?
À bientôt, Monsieur le Gouverneur.
Bonsoir.
What's with the French?
You are so sexy when you get jealous. It's hard to resist.
What do you say we blow off this art show?
Oh, honey, you are reading my mind. We're out of here. Oh, how did things go with Blair? I mean, did you make sure she's not holding on to some unrealistic dreams about, you know?
Come on. You know me better than that. Let's go.
Okay.
Who has you, Todd? Come on, what have they done to you? Who could have forced you to write this note that really knows you this well?
Hello? It's Margaret Cochran.
You get out of my house.
Oh, I know exactly how you feel. Seeing him give all of his love to another woman. Well, I hope that your wedding is, everything you want it to be. I meant it from the bottom of my heart when I said that I wished you and Todd all the happiness in all the world.
I should have known. I should have known.
I'd love to take you up on your offer, Todd.
All right, let's do it. Let's make a baby. Margaret.
You know, you should have been nicer to me before, because now it's too late. It's only a matter of time before Blair figures out who has you and where you are.
Forget about Blair for a minute.
Why? You couldn't? Look, you just rest yourself. This isn't going to take long.
No. Margaret, listen to me. You stay away from Blair. You hear me? Margaret! Margaret, you stay away from her!
I'm running late, but you know what? I thought we could go by the gallery, and then maybe we'll get a bite to eat at Capricorn, and then we'll just wait and see where the rest of the evening takes us. Well, that sounds good.
Lindsay's gallery? Come on, Nora. Do you really want to deal with her tonight? Oh, Christian Vegas showing? Yeah, sure. Why not? And then afterwards, we could... Dinner at Capricorn sounds great. It'll be the perfect place for you to finally accept my proposal.
Tell him I'll try again later. Thanks. I'm almost afraid to ask.
You know, this isn't easy for me. Eating crow.
Not your favorite dish?
I think you might be right about Christian. I saw something tonight that I don't know. It was the look in his eyes. I think he might very well be capable of hurting someone. Maybe even Natalie.
Your work is really amazing.
Thanks.
No, really, where did you study?
Look, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
I hope it's not too presumptuous, but I'm chairing a charity auction.
Well, you look particularly beautiful tonight.
Thank you. I'm happy. This show is so successful.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, Antonio. Actually, I think this show is a great success. It's getting a bit late. I think I'm going to head on home. Would you mind terribly getting my coat for me? It's just off there.
No, absolutely. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Darling, listen, I am very, very concerned about what you said about Christian. And if you don't want to go to the police, at least talk to Antonio about it. Would you please? Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure I can get your car for you?
Oh, no, thank you. No, it's downstairs. Good night. Good night, sweetheart.
So what's up? Did you check your room to see if anything was missing? Jess? Did someone follow you here tonight?
No. Actually, I think that he got here before I did. Antonio, I think that it's Christian.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to have to take my husband away from you, but he has a phone call. Christian, I am so sorry. I should have seen you sooner. Oh my God, all those people. Are you okay? You look awful.
I just gotta get out of here for a minute.
Okay, I'll go with you.
No, I don't want you to. Stay, okay? Just let me go.
When you return to Landview, you will be presented with an opportunity. When you are presented with this opportunity, you will know what to do.
Chris. Hey, man, what's going on? Are you okay?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next.
On the next One Life to Live.
You're telling me that Ace is yours?
I didn't kill Paul.
I don't believe you.
You need to face reality here. Christian, he could be dangerous.
What if I destroy someone I love?